So for those of you who have been watching the channel for quite a while now, you guys would know I was an extremely big fan of the first Spider-Man game. I was waiting for that ever since they announced it and gave us that teaser trailer, I think all the way back in like 2016. Again, the game ended up being absolutely fantastic and it got given, I think, a lot of good reviews, but one of the best things that I think came out of the game also was the fact that the face scan of Peter Parker really looked like how I envisioned Peter Parker to, of course, look. It looked absolutely authentic to what Spider-Man has been for so long now. And again, I think it actually matched his age of being around 24, of course, in the game, by giving him, of course, wrinkles on the top of his forehead. Again, being Spider-Man is an extremely stressful job, and the fact that he's 23, 24 now, he's not going to be looking like how he was when he was 15. Again, he just looked a lot older. He had the wrinkles. He had a lot of details going on for him in the game, and it was something that, again, a lot of people really liked, is how he looked and how I think comic accurate and whatnot, and how I think when we all imagine Spider-Man and what Peter Parker actually looks like is exactly kind of what they did in this Marvel Spider-Man game. But again, for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure most of you have probably seen this by now, when they decided to remaster the game, they actually got a new actor to do the face scans, and they got a guy who, for some reason, looked a lot like Tom Holland. And again, the guy in real life didn't look as much like Tom Holland, but they really made him so in the game for some reason. He really looked like Tom Holland. No idea why they decided to do this. Again, there was a lot of reasons. They said that it was to match Yuri Lowenthal's voice acting a lot better, but a lot of people picked up and noticed that it really didn't at all. And again, there were a lot of really big issues with this. The fact that this new actor that they got and the face scan actually looked like a guy who was literally 15, 16 years old, like 7 years younger than he actually is supposed to be in the game. Again, just looked dramatically way younger, and it pissed off a lot of people to the point where for years before this game came out, people were protesting for them to bring back the old face scan and, of course, actor. Again, they didn't actually decide to do that, but we recently got the new Marvel Spider-Man 2 story trailer, where it does actually reveal, though, that they definitely did make a lot of changes and decided to listen to the fans. It actually looks like they've aged him up quite a bit. Again, I think they've still, of course, got the exact same actor, which is, it's fine, as long as they, of course, actually make Peter look what his age is, which is, again, I think going to be around 24, 25 or so in this Marvel Spider-Man 2 game. Again, they absolutely hit the nail on the head with this. Again, Peter Parker looks way more older than he did in the remastered version. Looks a lot, to me, more like the original Marvel Spider-Man game, just again with a haircut, really. Again, he's shaved the sides a little bit. He's got more of a, you know, a 3 on the sides rather than the bushy side bits and long grown out hair. Again, I think this is really good. This Peter Parker looks more worn down like he did in the first game as well, and just looks like a guy who actually fits his age. So again, I'm really, really excited about this. I felt like if I was going to play Marvel Spider-Man 2 as a Marvel Spider-Man fan, I would be a little bit taken out of the immersion, considering they would have a new actor and a guy who just looks way younger than what the character actually is. That was definitely a worry I had, and a lot of people also did have. But of course, they decided to age him up to what he is supposed to be from the remastered version. They, of course, made a couple changes here and there. I feel like they kind of met in the middle from the remastered and the original version, and again, gave a face scan that actually, I think, will appeal to all Spider-Man fans, because now I think we can all agree on this one being probably the right one going forward. Again, I probably would have rathered the original, but again, if they think it matches the voice lines better, as long as he looks the age and doesn't look like a 15-year-old, I'm quite fine with this. They also changed up a couple other things. MJ now has her hair down. She looks a tiny bit older as well. I think that's completely fine. She actually looks really good in my opinion. Again, Harry Osborn, they made his hair grow out a little bit. We can't really say if they've really changed the face scans because there's only pictures of him in the game, and the pictures in the original game always look different to what the characters actually looked like. So it's definitely not anything really weird there. But again, the face scans for all these other characters look really good. Miles Morales hasn't changed at all. He's just got a new haircut, which is completely fine to me. I do actually like this cut. Again, I think the crew cut maybe from the Marvel Spider-Man game might have been a bit better, but, you know, I'm glad they're changing it up. They can always go to that maybe in the sequel to Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, or sequel to this game, whatever it might be. But again, I'm really happy with this face scans that they've done for this game. Again, they kind of just aged up every character, especially Peter. They got the remastered version and aged him up to from 15 to 23, 24, 25, whatever he's supposed to actually be. So I'm very, very happy with this. I think this makes sense, and I no longer think myself and other people will really have to worry about being taken out of the immersion at all. This is completely fine to me, and I'm very excited for this. So of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below on the face scans, if you guys like them or if you guys don't. Of course, I'd very much like to know. Don't forget to subscribe to my IRL/vlogging channel and my gaming channels as well. Links for them will all be in the description down below, and my sports channel, sorry. Again, links for that down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Upside down.